24th December. Just before you reach the planet at the center of the rings, the inevitable happens. Your rusty spaceship filled with makeshift fuel can no longer withstand the forces and simply falls apart. You hurtle through the air, the DIY airbag pressed tightly to your cheek. With a violent thump, you hit the ground right next to Klaus. You look around slightly dazed. You're on the edge of a huge crater, and you can see from the signs that it's a shortcut. Whoever flies in there will land on Earth, just in time to host the Christmas party. You suddenly hear a cold voice. The rabbit, of course. He has climbed down from his sleigh, which is bizarrely completely intact, and is looking at the wreckage of your spaceship with his paw crossed. Well, without a vehicle, you have no longer a chance of winning, and that means Christmas is mine, all mine, and the best of all songs as well. Distract him, Klaus whispers to you, barely audible. Engage him in conversation, I have a plan. What song are you talking about, Rabbit? You start to improvise. The rabbit looks at you as if you're extremely slow-witted. Well, last Christmas, of course, at the corner of your eye, you see Klaus crawling around the crater on all fours. You understand what he's up to. He wants to hijack the rabbit's sleigh. The rabbit's now in full flow. Last Christmas is the best song since the Big Bang. Wait a minute, that's the German. The Last Christmas is the best song since the Big Bang. He enthuses. And it was always meant for me. The guys from Wham actually had composed a song about a rabbit, and just because some record boss thought there was some more money to be made with Christmas, they quickly changed the whole thing to that. What the hell? It became clear to me that if they want to take back the true meaning of the song, I need to control Christmas. The other idiots in the race weren't serious competition for me. Oh shoot, I've got to read all the conclusion as well. You, on the other hand, were a different prospect, so I had to think of something. It took a little manipulation, took some planning, a little manipulation here and there, messing with your engine, changing a signpost, the space junk. That was all you asked, pretending to be impressed, flattering the rabbit. To keep him distracted? Of course, that and much more. You fought well, but you have to admit I was simply brilliant. Klaus gives you a sign. With a sprint, you dash to the sleigh and jump on the seat next to him. Brilliant indeed! Shouts Klaus to the rabbit, but Christmas is still ours. He steers the sleigh up the crater with a daring leap. You fall into the dark hole. The last thing you hear is the rabbit's insane howl of rage. Now open door 24. Behind it you'll find one last task. Alright. Door 24. There we go. Open all 24 doors. Look at the rooms chronologically, lastly the duct. Write down the information to the left of the room needed to solve the task. Open all 24 doors. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? I mean, what is that? What am I looking for? Write down information to the left of the room. What information to the left of the room? What? Open all 24 doors. Look at all rooms chronologically, lastly the duct. Write all information to the left of the room needed to solve the task. Alright. Information to the left of the room. They're like letters or something? I don't see anything. Well, that one says empty. Is there words? Maybe there's words. I don't know what it's asking me to read. To the left of the room. Does it mean the left of the room here? Do I have to open this? Apparently no. Stop no entry. Alright. It already got me. It got me on that one. I don't know what it wants me to do. Look at all rooms chronologically. Lastly, the duct. I have no idea what it's asking me to do. I mean, obviously I need to, like, take it out of the thing, but, like... Open all 24 of the doors. I mean, I've opened all 24 doors. Room 1. Where's room 1? 1, okay. Is there a letter? Bridge to the left of it. I have no idea what it's asking me to say. It says, hold on, I'll read you the exact clue. Right. Fold the entire top surface with all 24 upwards so you can look at the open... Wait. What do you mean fold it upwards? I can't fold it upwards. Okay, so basically this is... Alright. So here's the problem with this puzzle. It's asking me to have torn the top off the box in a very specific way that they can't have figured that I would do. They didn't ask me to rip the box in half. They asked me to tear the planet in half. So what I'm actually need to do is look at this. Alright. So, 1. T. 2. A. 3. K. Take. E. V. E. Sorry, this is badly done. Take Eve. 8. Take ever. 9. Is that 9? That is 9. Probably everything. Everything. 12. I. 13. Take every thing. 14. Where did you go, 14? 14. Everything. 15 is O. Take everything O. Take everything O. O-U-T. Take everything out. Have them all letters. Butts. 18. Where the butts is it? Is it this one up the top? Yeah. O F T T H 22. Where did 22 go? 22. 22 out of the 23. Take everything out of the box. Hello. Got a sticker sheet. I am a Christmas hero. What else have we got? Is that it? Is that literally it? We don't get my diploma this year saying that I saved Christmas? Apparently not. Oh, I guess I wouldn't be able to. They'd have to put it in such a way because I'm supposed to poke these ones through here. So you wouldn't be able to have like a full-on thing in there. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Rightio. So what does this say? What was the... I forget what the clues were for this one. It was like... T-H... Yeah, so that's what? H-A-V... Have a... Does it have a cool... You have a cool Yule, it says. Have a cool Yule. I guess that's the thing? It says that I'm a champion? Maybe? I don't know. Alright. That could have been better. I guess we have to read the conclusion. Kind of a wet fart of an ending. Anyway. You dive through the dark crater that seems to have no end. We will never arrive on Earth. You think desperately, and suddenly you begin to see the light. The snowy landscape appears in front of you, coniferous forest at the end of a small settlement. Klaus, be careful, the fir trees. Who's Cocoa Pops? When it's already too late, your pilot brushes against some of the trees with the sleigh runners and cuts the off the tops. Follows a spectacular crash landing, in which Klaus is catapulted in a high arc from the carriage seat and straight into the chimney of a nearby house. Yay! You end up in a pile of snow. Sighing, you look at the damage you may have caused during your landing. It's a shame about the beautiful trees. Look for something to tie the sleigh on, broken branches on with. You make them look less damaged. In between the boxes and the sleigh, find a few fairy lights that should do at least for now. A little later, the door to the house opens, and Klaus comes out. He's wearing a brand new red bathrobe. You look at your pilot in surprise. He's changed much since you met. The gaunt guy's become a plump, red-faced man with a thick white beard. Doesn't look bad on him at all. The owner of the house gave me the robe, my clothes were torn and completely covered in soot. Nice, right? I returned and gave him a few things I had in my pockets. Gingerbread from Amico and stuff. There's more sweets from Amico on the sleigh. And other stuff from various stopovers in the race. The rabbit took something from everywhere. You know, is this an origin story? Inga and Marcus, did you create an origin story for Santa Claus? Because if not, that's a swerve I'm loving. Oh. Now that we've won the race, I'm kind of in a generous mood. Let's give this stuff away. We can distribute it to nearby houses. Otherwise, it'll go to waste. When you've got rid of everything, what else? What else? Tom's Bar, of course. Thanks to the turbo sleigh, you open the door to the bar a short time later. Thunderous applause greets you. The room is packed. Everyone stands up and cheers for you. Everyone stood up and cheered! You walk through a line of well wishes to the bar, where Tom puts a double yuppie tar on and a star shake on the counter. Without being asked, amazing performance, you too. You grin at each other and clink your glasses together. Then Tom, with a movement of his head, draws your attention to a guest 2 seats away. Impossible. It's the rabbit. He's going to be the Easter Bunny. He actually somehow managed to make it to the bar on one of the pieces of your wrecked spaceship. You're quite talented, little one. I've wanted to have Christmas so much. There we go. Oh, Rabbit, how about you host Easter Fromstead from now on? Call that. That's also a lovely celebration. Okay. You give him the last chocolate balls from Amico. This is like ancient alien stuff, and I'm loving this twist. I should have seen it coming. Actually, how would I? You know. They softened up during the stopover at Natal. They look a bit elongated now, but it's definitely still good. That's why they're eggs. They're not balls. It's nice if you pull them aside until Easter and then eat them to celebrate the holiday. I should probably hide them well. Someone will munch them away from under my nose, and that's why they hide Easter eggs. Oh, we're getting all the lore here. So what do you want to do from Christmas now on, Klaus, after now you're responsible for organizing it? I think I'll leave everything roughly the same as it was this year. So it's good. Are you helping too? When he sees the astonished expression on your face, we don't have to complete a race anymore. I could still use your help distributing the gifts. You would really be important. I can't do it myself, Elf. Tom completes the sentence with a laugh. It's a good thing Christmas only comes once a year, but you're happy in any case. It will never be boring with class. Did I turn into an elf, or was I always a space elf? That's what I want to know. Was I always an elf? I'm loving this conclusion. Suddenly a piercing whistle from the stage, and the entire bar raised its head at the same time. Unbeknownst to you, the rabbit had slipped off his bar stool and stood at the microphone. He seems to have overcome his defeat. He's grinning diabolically. He says, a big round of applause for Team Klaus, who confidently won the 24-day Le Monde race despite a tricky opponent. This is for you. He signals to the band behind it. They start playing the melody. Immediately sounds familiar. You automatically tap your foot to the beat when you hear a panic scream from your left. No! When you turn around, you see Klaus jump up through the swinging door at the back. Shrugging, you turn back to the stage. Smiling blissfully, full of enthusiasm, and accompanied by dozens of voices in the room, belts out Last Christmas. And even though you would never admit to Klaus, even though it is probably because you are stress-free, this evening it really is the best song since the Big Bang, and you join in enthusiastically. Merry Christmas. Wow. So was I always an elf? That's what I want to know. December in a galaxy far, far away. I am not told that I am an elf. So I don't know what to make of this bit. Have I become a helper elf? That would seem to make sense. But there's no, like, transform... Well, I mean, there is the transformation, like, into... From Klaus to Santa Claus. Like, that makes... So there's kind of a the feeding, all of the food, that was really well set up. Yeah, no, that's really, really cool. Happy with most of that. Cool. Not really sure what else I can add here. Yeah, the actual puzzle I didn't like, because it required me to have destroyed the box in a very specific way, and that was dumb, because, you didn't ask me to tear the hell off the box, you told me to tear off the planet, and I did tear the planet off, and so I was stuck. That was frustrating. Everything else, kind of great. I loved the conclusion at the end. I'm sad I don't get postcards this year. I got postcards in a previous year. I got a certificate. I got a full-on, like, diploma in the first one. Saying it's like, you saved Christmas in the ice cave or something like that. Sticker sheet's not bad. This is cool. Is that tape for me, or is that... yeah, I think it is. That's a shame, because that's the best one. And there's tape on it, which I don't like. I am an Exit Xmas hero, though. So, that's cool. Well, for all of you who are into elfication kink, I hope you got off on that. Turns out I'm a Christmas elf now. Damn, I was looking forward to be King of Christmas. I'm not King of Christmas, it's this guy. This fat tub of lard who ate everything from Tom's Diner. Alright, I'm gonna pack all this mess up and I'm going to go to work, I guess. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you around. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming for the rest of the year, but I've got a box of unlock I need to do. So we might do some Ticket to Ride unlock sometime. This has been fun. I've also got some murder mystery boxes that I want to do. Actually, I'll just show you. Give me a minute. So coming up on the channel, we've got the Unlock board game adventures, so Ticket to Ride, Mysterium, and Pandemic. And then I also picked up these, which are these kind of like party investigation things where you just sort of go through a whole bunch of stuff and try and figure out who did what. And I've got two of those. I've got Mile High Murder and I've got Murder Noir. I got these from GB. So that was pretty cool. And I might pick up some other exits over the holidays. I don't know. I don't really have anything else to add here. This is a mess. I've made it for myself. I think it all goes in the bin. Take care of yourselves. Merry Christmas and good night.